Head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Hey, Dave, how are you doing, man? Love the show. So I seen a mock draft or heard a mock draft over the last couple of days. They had the Browns trading out of 2 with the Giants, and the Giants going to 2 from 3 for Shadur Sanders, and the Browns going from 2 to 3 for Jaxson Dart. Now, in my opinion, if you like Jaxson Dart enough to take him at 3, why not just take him at 2? Unless you're trying to squeeze a pick or 2, just take the kid at 2. Want to hear your thoughts. Go Browns. Hoo-hoo.
As always, appreciate all the voicemails. And Spencer, my reaction, and I saw that, they're absolutely trying to get like a third-round pick. You know, the thought would be they like Jaxson Dart. They knew the Giants would go up to try to get Shadur Sanders. So if you can get an extra third-round pick, we'll talk in a minute by why that's important. But it all comes down to how they evaluate those young guys and the quarterbacks.
Yeah, and I've been saying for a while now, like if you aren't taking a quarterback, if you aren't taking one of the top 2 quarterbacks at 2, you should trade back. Like whether it's the Giants, whether it's a different team, I think as long as you stay in the top 10, you're still in pretty good shape to like get a player that you feel like can be an impact player. But if you evaluate these guys and you're like, yeah, we like Jaxson Dart, you could probably get Jaxson Dart late first round, you know, with the 33rd pick. Just depending on how these things go, quarterbacks tend to get overdrafted anyway, so maybe you'd have to reach a little bit, but like you could get him with the 33rd pick potentially to start the second round. So if like yeah, I'm not worried. If the Browns were to trade back, it would be so that they can accumulate more picks, likely more, you know, day 2 picks that allow them to, you know, still add some talented players that can make an impact sooner rather than later. And so, yeah, like I have no problem with that because I've been saying all along, like if that's what this comes to and you like one of these other quarterbacks more than you like the top 2 quarterbacks, then yeah, you should trade back. And then maybe you still end up with Abdul Carter. Maybe you still end up with Travis Hunter, just as, you know, depending on how the board falls or depending on if those top 2 teams both take quarterbacks. So yeah, I think that's probably a smart move. If they decide Jaxson Dart's the guy, don't take him at 2 or 3. You wait and you take him, you know, later first round if you need to, or that first pick of the second round.